Hello again, nerds. This is going to be a quickie reaction this time around. We are reacting to YellawWolf and Caskey's track Bad News. I am actually familiar with both of these hip-hop artists, so let's do this part real quick. All right, so again, this is a quickie reaction because these are both artists I'm familiar with when it comes to the rap side of things, and I only have so much time before I have to go to the day job. But according to Wikipedia, YellawWolf, Michael Wayne Atha, better known as stage name YellawWolf, is an American rapper born in Gadsden, Alabama, raised in Antioch, Tennessee. He embarked on his recording career in 2005, released 4 mixtapes to positive local reaction. His fourth mixtape, Trunk Music, earned him wider recognition and led him signed a recording contract with Interscope Records. He reworked the mixtape into his first major label release, Trunk Music. He entered a joint venture deal with Eminem's Shady Records to release his second studio album, Radioactive, in 2011, which peaked at number 27 on Billboard 200. His third album, Love Story, peaked number 3 and spawned the single Till It's Gone, which received platinum certification by the RIAA. His fourth and fifth albums, Trial by Fire and Trunk Music 3, both saw moderate commercial performance and critical praise. His sixth album, Ghetto Cowboy, out in 2019, served as his first independent release following his major label departure. I did not realize he was off of a label at this point. That's kind of cool for him. And then Caskey, we have Brandon Robert Caskey, better known by his mononym. Caskey is an American rapper from Winter Springs, Florida. Oh, I didn't know he was from Florida. I thought he was from Alabama. After years of independent releases, Caskey signed with Birdman's Cash Money Records. I actually got to shoot Caskey at a show. We'll get into that in just a moment. An imprint of Republic Records in August 2012, and made his first mainstream appearance on the label's compilation album Rich Gang in 2013. He was notably the first and only white rapper to be signed to the label. As a solo artist, he gained further attention for his 2015 mixtape Black Sheep 2, which was met with critical praise. He parted ways with Cash Money 2020, released a collaborative album with YellawWolf, Black Sheep. Oh, interesting. The following year, so 2021 is when this comes from, apparently. Since departing the label, he has released 4 independent studio albums. That's the kind of history of the artists. My history. Oh, hey, look, we have a whole graphic for this. History. Yeah, that's what we're already doing. So my history with Caskey specifically, I had a couple of buddies that I was doing music videos for and managed for a hot second, who just a local act, but they got to open up for Caskey. And so, because they got to open up for Caskey, I got to take pictures of the show. Actually, that's how I got to shoot, oh, good Lord, I'm not going to remember it. Ritz as well. I got to shoot Ritz. I got to shoot a couple of really interesting artists. Caskey, though, was one of the more interesting ones. Dude was really, really cool. Had us on the tour bus, got to do a little pregame with him. Was just kind of a really great experience. So, nothing but love for Caskey and his crew. All of the dudes that are in Caskey's crew that were at that show were super supportive of the local scene. We're super supportive of the grind because I'm not a rapper. I was just there working, man, and they were all just giving love. So it was pretty awesome. I definitely had a great time doing that. YellawWolf, I've been aware of since he put out the Trunk Music label release. Maybe not the mixtape, but the label version of the first Trunk Music release was when I kind of found YellawWolf. And been aware of him. Super talented dude. Let's jump into this before we waste any more time.
I'm so high right now. Code 45 and seriously.
Look, it's YellawWolf with all that hair.
So I climbed to the top of a tall tree, threw a bowling ball in the legs, and I told him just call me Boss D. Yeah,
that's Caskey.
Yeah, I can rap a whole fucking package up. Yeah, you a savage, but it don't matter. I graduated from savage to psychopath with a platinum cup. Platinum plaques for my managers. Like I crack for my uncle to pack a glass with the Brillo pad man, cause they can't handle us. We keep it too real.
I really dig this production. The borderline grime bass in here, like it's distorted but not overly like distorted. It's got that kind of UK grime feel to some of the bass, but then you have that weird. It sounds like that kind of sounds like they're rubbing a balloon over the top of it, which I don't know, just adds a different kind of layer to it. It's really cool. I dig it.
What is that? I don't spit bootleg dogs, but I might bootleg a 30-pack. Still, been in them corners, not the same whip. Still in that Chevy, but that bitch ain't got the same hips. Hey, by the time I hit
kind of like that.
I'ma have a tattoo bodysuit, whipping my dick out on a yacht.
Going gets me bad news, yeah. Rolling through the city with some bad dudes. You can tell it by the tattoos.
All right, so that's not the Caskey I remember. That's like emo rap Caskey almost. That's not. I remember him being a little bit more aggressive, kind of more in the vein of what I think of when I think of someone like YelaWolf. It was just a little more. I don't know, a little more ballsy, a little more aggro kind of delivery, less of the Drake kind of sing rap stuff. Maybe this is just the chorus, and that's why it's like that.
Man, what the fuck I got?
This 79 box body jumping out the water.
Nah, fuck that, let's go. Still got bells I can try a sheep, but I don't know where to jump. Still got dirt up under my cleats from running around these chumps. Better get fish up on that boat, you really know about this swamp. Kicking that shit like I walk the dog with a stomach problem, yeah. Taking my time, becoming the best, that's whiskey in the jug. Taking my time, but I won't take time to get a bitch all fucked up. Have you throwing up in the sink, I'm making them sick, they pulling the plug. Ain't gotta pop none of these balloons, I keep that helium in my cup. Cause I float around, this bitch can't hold me down. Give a loan to these rappers and they owe me now. Redneck too heavy, they can't hold the crown. Saw you once at the fucking bar and you know me now. Never be another me and never be
there we go.
Yeah. People being from a feeling out of place to another way. That a boy, I'm a database from another place to the place. Yeah, out of space. I'm a jet boat in a pool float. Had a race nowadays. I can run a power line like a power line. Radio waves. I don't need no stage.
Going gets me bad news.
That's the YelaWolf that I wanted to see. Hell yeah, that's good stuff. I like that. I really, really like. That's where he really excels, is at that kind of speedy delivery stuff, and I totally dig it.
Rolling through the city with some bad dudes. You can tell it by the tattoos. Yeah, coming out the dirty south like it's bad news. Going gets me bad news. Yeah, going gets me bad news. Yeah, going gets me bad news. Coming out the dirty south like it's bad news.
We had to.
I bet that leather straitjacket thing is something that like you can well, I don't know, maybe he doesn't sell it, but like that looks like a fashion thing. That's kind of a cool coat, not gonna lie. I don't think they made it just for the video, is kind of the point I'm trying to make. That's I dig it. Little like high-end Hot Topic-ish, but whatever. It's cool. It's cool.
We had to. We had to.
Coming out the dirty south like it's bad news.
Is that the end? Yeah, that's the end. Okay, so that, like I said, it's going to be a quickie. Let's get back to this one. This is I can't quantify this as modern in my definition of modern, because YelaWolf's been around for a long damn time. So like I get this stuff a little bit more. I understand the delivery. I understand the like, I mean, it is just a song about posturing. It's a song about how he's a bad dude and whatever, but like it still makes more sense to me than the Lil White Jelly Roll stuff we listened to a minute ago. This is a completely different video in the last video. So like, yeah, I don't know. I'm more inclined to dig this. I was hoping we'd get a little bit more from Caskey, but like he's just here for chorus purposes apparently, and also in a fashion that I'm less familiar with him in. So fairly interesting. I mean, I was working that whole show, so the internalization of the music that was being performed maybe wasn't as good as it could have been, but like pretty sure there were kids that were trying to mosh to some of the stuff that Caskey was doing at the show. So it makes more sense to me that he would be a little bit more aggro than that sing rap stuff that he was doing for the chorus. So yeah, that's what we got. Final verdict. As far as this goes, again, I understand this stuff more. I can vibe with it a little bit better than more modern artists. Caskey, even the bit that I've been exposed to him outside of this, I generally vibe with him a fair bit too. He's a pretty talented dude. Does all of his own production and just kind of a all around talented cat. So I vibe with that a little bit more even than most modern artists. So. Is this the best example of either Yellawolf or Caskey? Yeah, probably not. You do get a little taste of what makes Yellawolf great there towards the end with his little speed delivery stuff. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing that I've ever heard. Is this going to make anybody change their mind about being fans of these guys? Yeah, probably not. If you don't like them, this isn't going to make you like them. If you love them, this isn't going to make you dislike them. So that's kind of where it is. It's one for the fans. And yeah, that's where we're going to leave this one. Thank you very much, nerds. Once again, shout outs to Dubby for partnering with the channel, channeling with the partner, for partnering with the channel. Dubby.gg is the website. Code generally nerdy at checkout will get you 10% off. Go check them out. Also, don't forget to go check out the link in the description to the merch. That is where you can get your basic nerd merchandise. And yeah, we'll be pushing that real hard all season. So thank you very much, nerds, for joining me. We will see you in the next one. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.